we do. Okay. Why do so many entrepreneurs fail?
Because they don't know what they don't know, and they're not willing to listen to people. The entrepreneurs that fail, we're going to fail anyway. They have a bad idea, a bad attitude. The people that are successful, you can take two people, have the same product, same idea, and one has a great personality, one doesn't. People with the personality are going to win out all the time. You know, investors. What do investors invest in? They invest in people. Hey, I like this guy. I think he's really doing something cool. Why do they start having entrepreneurs on their staff? If we find a great product, we'll put an entrepreneur in there to run it. Why? The most important thing are people. And if the person is going to be successful, you have to understand that. And if he doesn't, if he's a lone gun guy, and we've had a lot of those people come through, our meetings, they come in there, they know everything. And that's not how an entrepreneur thinks. An entrepreneur learns all the time. Probably one of the top people in his class. I mean, you can put a list of categories probably together for entrepreneurs, and the ones that are going to be successful listen to other people. Why? Because they're used to doing things like that. They're used to being on a team. They come out of a company. I got into debates with people that write negative stuff about companies, and I said, let's look at what happens when you write negative about a company, if you're a disgruntled employee. I left a company, and I read Dilbert, and I said, I'm not going to be a manager like this jerk who was at AT&T. I'm going to tell my people everything. And all of a sudden, I started reading about it in some of these trash magazines. So what do? I stopped communicating with all my people. Because the first thing I asked them is, please not do that anymore. I'm not going to spend all my time checking who sent an email out. And pretty soon, I become like those other companies. I don't communicate anymore. So to me, communication is the lifeblood of any company. And letting people know you respect them. I used to walk around companies all the time and talk to them. The only parking we had in Boston, Massachusetts was for visitors and employee of the month. No officer had a parking place. And we grew to 1,600 employees. You know how far that parking lot was? And since I lived in Chicago and commuted to Boston, I was there early. But I'd walk out to the parking lot as the employees came in and talked to them. They told me about sticky keyboards. They told me about software that didn't work, doing quality control. I knew everything. So when I went to a staff meeting, I'd tell everybody. All of a sudden, all the officers started walking through because they want to talk to their employees. The person that's the leader of that company has to lead by example. A manager doesn't manage by example. He manages by policies. The company is based on the leader and how his vision is for the future and how he treats people. If you treat people with respect and dignity, they're going to come back to you. You have to make everyone feel important. That's why everybody wants to join a startup company. They got confused the last couple of years. Everyone's going to start there, get rich. And people got away from the bureaucracy. They want to work there. So if you create bureaucracy in your own company, it's going to fail. And talk to all the employees. The story goes, it's been proven, that if you listen to your employees, great things happen. A good example, was Harley Davidson. They used to ship a Harley Davidson with cardboard because they leaked oil. Gee, they talked to people on the factory floor and they told them how to fix the problem. And the rest is history. If you listen to people, they have all the knowledge there. Consultants come in and they talk to all the people that go and present to management what the people told them. And they get paid. I'm one of those consultants. I think it's good.